Buongiorno, buongiorno. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing mighty fine. As always, it is Monday, and today we're gonna race Zwift Unlocked Stage 4. Give me 1 second as I put on my heart rate sensor. There we go. Because I have like this hollow here, it's not really touching well. So I don't know where else I could wear it, but it is registering correctly, I hope, so that's fine. Yeah. All right, so let's have a look here. Zwift Unlocked. This stage will be available November 3, so that's going to be the next one. So if we look at stage 1, oh, what's going on? Blue screen. Blue screen is never good. Here we go. So Zwift Unlocked Stage 4, as you can see. Oh. Stage 4, please. We've done the long one, the Zwift Unlocked Greenway, New York, and today we're gonna do this one, the Zwift Unlocked race. I will be riding in 510 to 650 score, which is, I believe, ACAT. I'm not sure, lower ACAT. That's something I found out watching other people race, and they were talking about this. That's ACAT, but on the lower end. So yeah, build. And let's do something up. Yeah. 16 people in my category, so that's gonna be fun. I kind of looked at the stage a little bit. I didn't recon it, but I did look at it, and it doesn't look like it has a lot of big hills this time, so we might be okay. Now, I don't really, well, first of all, I can't show you this, but last week I had 650 stress points, while an average week for me is around 300 stress points. So with the ride like Remco rides, And then I did Zwift Unlocked Racing 3, and then I did Alpe to Zwift, new record, getting the tram bike, etc. Week. So yeah, a pretty hefty week. Meaning, why do I have a feeling that my internet is kind of acting up? So let me reset that real quick. I could lose connection for just a second here. Actually, I should be okay. I think it's probably... Oh, there we go. If I'm lagging a little bit... Oh. Why are you acting up? See, this is why I always like to... Okay. I need to check my own YouTube for a second because I'm not sure that my stream is going well. I am lagging, am I not? Oh yeah, I am lagging for sure. So I need to There we go. I hope that kind of fixed it. Yeah, looks good. Looks like we're good now. Okay, back to Zwift. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes I just have to do my internet. Alright, so we're gonna do a little warm-up. How long do we have? 15 minutes? Okay, let's do a little warm-up. Any warm-ups here? Warm-ups? Workouts? 30, recovery, threshold, endurance, Vo2 Max, climbing, sprinting. No warm-ups. I've never been in this section, by the way, so I'm just seeing what's up. Let's just start a route real quick. And ride a little bit. It's gonna be the easiest way. Meanwhile, get everything set up, because I think I still have to switch to the tram bike. Not the tram bike, sorry. So I hope you guys are doing mighty fine. I don't really feel like racing, but as always, look at us. This is us on the new tram bike. Yeah, I'm completing all stages as promised, so this is just part of it. I don't like the yellow socks. Okay, let's do some changes. Let's menu, garage. Then frame. First of all, we're gonna definitely use our S-Works for this one. combined with the DT Swisses. Okay, these are always selected, perfect. And then socks, I'll be going to black, thank you very much. There we go. And then shoes, I will use my S-Work shoes, thank you very much. Wait, where's my arrow? Oh, there we go, shoes. There we go. That's a lot better, isn't it? Close and save. There we go. That's our setup for the race. We got 11 minutes and 50 seconds before the race starts. So that's perfect. That means I can now eat a jelly real quick. Endurance Energy Gel 45. Strawberry flavor, which in my opinion is the best flavor. There we go. That's gonna start working in about 15 minutes, so just in time. Hydrate a little bit, warm those legs up. So yeah, I can definitely feel that I'm still recovering from last week. If I look at last week, let's have a summary here. Activities. So last week, what was the first day of last week? We're now the third. Last week was 27 to 2. So 27 to 2. Go to Strava. Activities. So 27th was my 27th was my race. Zwift unlocked stage 3. Combined with a 1 hour Coco ride after the race. Then the 28th I took a break, luckily. 29th was a 101 kilometer ride like Remco. 30th was It's a Party, Watopia. 31st was stage 4 long one, 40 kilometers. It's a Party was 50 kilometers by the way, but 600 height meters, elevation meters. Then the 31st was stage 4 long, which was 40 kilometers with 300 elevation meters, combined with Alpe du Zwift, new record, 1100 elevation meters, 30 kilometers, road to sky. And then we had a ride like Remco again, which was Saturday. So yeah, a very intense week, coming down to 611 stress points. And because of that, I definitely needed a rest day yesterday. So yeah, that's what I did. Let's put some pressure on the legs here, see how they feel. Okay, not a bad feeling. But yeah, as always, I'm not that secure when it comes to racing. So yeah, I'll give it my best, but I feel like I'm still in need to recover. Is the combination of the ride like Remco's with, of course, getting the Tron bike this week and the Zwift Unlocked stage races is has been a lot, and I can definitely feel it now. But yeah, we'll give it our best, you know, as we always do. Yeah. Let's give a little. Okay. Good. So I'm gonna do some little warm up, and after that, it's time to race in 7 minutes. See you at the start. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna join the event. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get an opener for my nose. I barely use those, and I should. It's better for my oxygen. I'll be right back. Zwift unlocked stage 4 race. Let's do this. We managed to get a podium, I think, on every single previous stage race. So let's see what we can do today, but as always, I'm not 100% sure. Still feeling like I need a recovery from last week. I was gonna take today off, but problem is that these races or these Zwift Unlocked stages change on Mondays. So that means that in about 2 or 3 hours this stage 4 is unavailable. So I have to do it now, there's no other choice. But yeah, let's just have some fun. Try and stay in the front, trying to respond as much as possible on attacks and stuff. I'm sorry, my mic just died. So as I said, I'm gonna try and take it easy, stay in the bunch and stay in the front. That's what I said last time as well, that I was gonna do that, and I went on the attack anyway 2 times. Luckily second time was a good one. But in this case it's a different route. I checked it, I think I checked it correctly, and it's more of a rolling stage. So definitely worth it to stay in the bunch until the end. It's also a longer one, about 20 kilometers, so yeah. Just gonna try and stay in the front of the bunch. Maybe react to some attacks if I see that they are very dangerous. But on this rolling flats, it's a big possibility that the group will end together. And if not, and I missed it, so be it. But definitely not gonna be the one that does the attacks himself this time. 20 seconds, here we go. I'm nervous. Wish me luck. See you after.
Right on. Ride on.
There we go. 4th place, unfortunate. I think I tried everything, but when I get to the finish with those guys, I know I'm doomed. I can't sprint on my bike, only sitting down, so I gave it my all, but nothing I could do more. At some point I attacked on the bridge and Holland was with me. I think 3 or 4 riders managed to return. Like, we are racing, guys. Take a pool, just take a small pool, and suddenly there's 4 or 5 guys returning. That should be impossible, no joke. That should be impossible. No one wanted to work. No one wanted to work. It was, yeah, these races are too short, honestly. Something like this would never happen if the race was like 50 kilometers or 60. Now these guys managed to return, suck in the wheel, managed to return, suck in the wheel, over and over, because it's only 20 k's, and then they managed to sprint as well. Like I said, I can't sprint on this bike, so that's a loss for me. But hey, 4th, definitely not bad. Out of, I don't know, 16 or something. So let's see. Let's end the ride. My opinion, I don't think I should have won that, but I do think I should have gotten second, for sure. There was no one, there we go, unlock the black and gold cap. I think Holland was definitely the strongest. So let's have a look. Oh, I'm level 59, so that's cool. So if I look at these results, right, because I only saw them briefly, so if I go to activities, yeah, maybe I was a little bit, I don't know, I don't think I was crying at the end. I was just stating facts. No one was working, simple as that. Willie Mack getting on the offense. So yeah, see, look at these watts, man. People pushing 250 watts in a race. Now, racing score did go up, but see, Holland had 332 watts. I had 309 watts. We are the two biggest watts in the race, and I think we did the most work as well. Yeah, racing against some big guys actually. All the guys behind me are over 600 racing score, so definitely not a bad finish when I look at it. But yeah, see, Holland had 4.1 watts per kilo. I had 3.9 watts per kilo. Everyone else had like 3.2, 3.4. Willie Mack, that told me not to cry, had only 3.5 watts per kilo. So they were all just waiting for sprints, basically. So, like I said, I cannot do that. I have to race. I have to make the race hard. I have to attack. But unfortunately, you know, with my weight and my abilities, I thought a rolling stage like this would have been nice. But no one wanted to attack me. Why did Holland not attack with me? I had a gap of like 50 meters at some point, but it's impossible to hold a gap like that against a group that's chasing you. Impossible. And Holland took too long to bridge to me, I'm not gonna lie. He should have gone with me straight away. If you can do that at the end, he should have bridged to me or gone with me straight away. So that's super important. Now he did win at the end, so he was pretty sure of his sprint, probably, and that's why he didn't go. Kudos to him. Like I said, I have to do it differently with this setup. So yeah, 4th place. We still went up in score. Not that it matters. I gave it my all. I wanted to look back at that. I think there were definitely some points where we could, yeah. I don't think there's anything I could have done differently, except for just sitting in the group and waiting for the sprint, and then I wasn't even going to be 4th, because now I got into 4th place because a lot of people were already spent at the end, because I tried to make the race a bit hard. But then if I didn't do that, if I just sat in the group and waited for the end, there's no way I would have sprinted 4th, because people would have been a lot fresher, and being able to sprint, they would have sprinted right past me. I'm already surprised that I managed to sprint that well sitting down. Yeah, so it is what it is. I don't know how to feel about it. Not too good, not too bad, I guess. Let's see what we unlocked. Where is it? So if you go to garage, new helmet, I guess, or new hat. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. That looks pretty cool actually, with the Zwift uniform, black and gold cap. With the Belgium Zwift Riders uniform, I mean. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, I think. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. I'll keep that, I think. I'll keep that on. And not having to race. Let's go and switch back to the Venge first of all, because the next ride I'm gonna do is probably the ride like Remco, and then we go to the, oops, not socks, let's keep those black. Yellow socks is a bit too much. Let's go back to the Mavics, and there we go. That is gonna be us. That looks pretty swaggy. I like that. I like that. So yeah, that was Zwift Unlocked Stage 4. Unfortunately, unable to get a podium on all 4 races, but hey, I think we cannot complain. For our first real, let's call it a little tournament, I got a second, a first, third, a first, a second, and now a fourth. So definitely cannot complain, right? Like I said, this route was not the route for me to attack on. Honestly, after I launched that last attack on the escalator, I think it is, and I made like a 50 meters gap, I thought I was gone. And then suddenly they all started working, obviously. So that's what kind of got to me a little bit when I attacked first on the bridge, New York Bridge. We had like 5 people up front, and no one wanted to work, so no one wanted to pull, right? And a lot of people managed to return because of that. Group got bigger again. But then when I attack solo, they all start chasing me. What can I do? And of course I'm gonna save my. I could have keep going, you know, but of course I'm gonna save my. Strength. Yeah, and I'm not gonna keep riding because chances that they're gonna catch me just before the finish line are way too real on in a group like that. I think my position was firm. Third, fourth place, whatever, was pretty firm. Nothing too much I can do about that on this parcours. So yeah, nothing to complain about. Give it a roll. And honestly, I think if I look at the power numbers, 309 is me. I think everything around 310 watts is me. And that's even, honestly, if I think about it, I mean, it was a flat parcours, so that's pretty high even for a pretty flat parcours, you know. I think we sat around 200 watts, 250 watts a lot of times when we were just in the group. So yeah, unfortunate. Nothing much else I could have done here. I think I gave it my all, and I wish Holland would, like, seeing what he still could do at the end. I wish he would have worked with me a little bit more. He could have made it a lot harder for the group behind. We made it too easy on those guys, giving them an ability to sprint or a possibility to sprint. So that's kind of unfortunate. That being said, this was today's race, stage 4. What time is it? Well, it's not about the time, but what I mean is how much kilometers was that? Because I think I might just ride now. Let's do. This was 22, so let's do like base ride. Let's see what time. 35. There might be actually an event starting soon. Let's go to events. What do we have here? E, C, D, C. Yeah, we can do we can ride with the bears, I guess. Yeah, let's ride with the bears for like an hour. Let's go here, Greatest London Flat, and let's just chill, ride it out with the bears. Have some fun with them. So yeah, a bit disappointed because I felt like I was better than 4th in that group, but you can't really do much. You can't control other people's efforts, right? I wish there was more people that would just be like, it's only 20 kilometers, let's give it our all. You know what I mean? Let's just push ourselves to the limit. But a lot of people just, I mean, it's still a game, right? But a lot of people, I don't know if I'm joining a race, I'm in it to win it. And I guess not everyone is like that. Jimmy as well. If I look at that Jimmy, let's see. Because if I see... if we go to here, where is Jimmy at? Jimmy, is that him? John, no. Here you go, Jimmy. Jimmy was, Jimmy had 134 beats per minute average. Jimmy had 134 beats per minute average. He had 3.5 watts average. See, and Willie Mack, number 2, had an average of 3.4 watts per kilo, bro. The number 2, Arlie Norris, has 3.4 average. Jimmy is pushing 3.5 at 134. So why is Jimmy only 14th? I don't even know. I have no clue, no idea. No. Bishop rode well though. That John Bishop guy, I saw him come up a couple of times. He did well, honestly. With all the other ones, yeah, unfortunate. I guess no one real, or not everyone is willing to race. Really race. Okay, here we go. Let's have some fun now. Racing on Zwift Unlocked is over. Actually, what is it? So stage 5 is gonna start now, right? So what if you go to events and we check stage 5, which should be starting in 2 hours? Yeah, first 18 hours tonight, so that's in 4 hours. Stage 5 is the long one is 31.2 kilometers. I'm not sure what that is. That looks like industrial area. And the double borough 17 kilometers. And is there a race? There is a race for stage 5 unlocked as well. And it is the double borough 18 kilometers. I don't know. 150 height meters on 17 kilometers. Does that mean there's a lot of elevation in it? I don't know. 150 on 20 kilometers. I think it's not flat. Definitely not flat, but I don't know if it's a... I don't know if it's gonna be hilly either. Oh, very windy outside. Okay, let's enjoy this nice ride with BMTR for a small hour before we I'm gonna close my window because it's too windy, and then we're gonna take a nice bath and enjoy the rest of the day off. Oops, window's closed. Let's do it. Yeah, the moment I was riding that last 2 kilometers and it was all flat downhill, I was thinking about launching a last minute big attack, but I mean downhill flat finish line, no way you're getting away anymore from a group like that. So I had to wait for the sprint, and even then I launched it pretty early. I launched it like 400 meters from the line. So did Holland. I tried to get in his wheel, but sitting down it's almost impossible to outsprint guys. So yeah, it is what it is. 4th place, I'll take it. Okay, here we go. 1 hour BMTR, just chillings. Let's enjoy it. See you after.
Ride on. Right on.
There's a beautiful sky we lay under as the birds discover the meaning of flight. Forever, a new generation to treasure. Could run all night, chasing the sun till there's no more light. We'll never give up, just surrender us to the summer of love. Oh, just surrender us to the summer of love. There's a wonderful beach, we call it. The waves flow across the ocean. On the shores, we party. The summer never holds a heartbeat. Under the beautiful sun, we pray to. You share all the secrets within you. We can drive forever. A new generation to treasure. Could run all night, chasing the sun till there's no more light. We'll never give up, just surrender us to the summer above.
Ride on.
keep you guessing. You never learn your lesson. I'm always gonna be messing and fucking around with you. I keep you guessing and while you're reassessing, I'll make you my possession. It's what I'm gonna do. I'll keep you guessing. I'll keep you guessing.
Right on. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Let me take you back to all the golden times when we first met. I knew right from the start. I will always remember those shivers down my spine. As long as you are near, I'll keep on trying to turn back time. Turn back time. Turn back time. Turn back time. On the road again, riding over 95. Got this playlist just made for you at night. I wish you were by my side. I'll take you far and wide. As long as you are near, I'll keep on trying to turn back time. Turn back time. Turn back time.
Nice.
Oh, baby, shake your body. Ooh, let's go all day, all night. Ooh, if you wanna, oh, baby, shake your body. Ooh, let's go all day, all night. Ooh, if you wanna. Oh, baby, shake your body. Ooh, let's go all day, all night. Ooh, if you wanna, oh, baby, shake your body. Ooh, let's go all day, all night. Ooh, if you wanna.
Right on.
Does anybody know where do we go when our skin gets cold? Does anybody know if the place we go still feels like home? Does anybody know? 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 Does anybody know where do we go when our skin gets cold? Does anybody know if the place we go still feels like home? Does anybody know? 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 Where do we go when our skin gets cold? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Does anybody know?
Well, at least we can say that recovery is on point. If we still manage to do this after a race, I even feel better now in this one than I did in the race. I'm truly a diesel engine. I need a lot of warming up. Yeah. So I got that Erhard, German guy, working with me in the front here. And this guy here, Sujimon, Japanese, he tried to attack every time. But yeah, he didn't get away. I was on him like a hawk. I know what he was trying to do. Every time it went uphill a little bit, there he was going to 6-7 watts per kilo. Meanwhile, me and Erhard were taking pulls constantly, and these guys were just sitting in. You know, this seems to be the case probably in real life as well, right? So you could say it's pretty accurate. You always got those people, the sprinters basically, that are sitting in a group the whole ride and then come out at the end. And I feel like 95% of front riders feel like they're sprinters. because they never take any pulls, do any work. But whenever they see an opportunity to drop you, they'll take it with both hands. So yeah, that's the name of the game. We're learning, we're pretty new in this whole racing game, I guess. I'm not gonna care too much about it, think too much about it. I think the most important thing is we had fun. That for sure. I love doing this, honestly. I love this. This was my childhood. Basically, age 4 or 6. 6, I focused purely on bicycle racing, but I started at age 4, I think, when I did soccer or football, whatever you call it in your country, and bicycle racing. And I raced for 11 years, every weekend, sometimes 2 times a weekend. So this reminds me of my childhood, right? I love this. I'm born for this. And it shows. I think it shows. The tactics, the insight, looking at everyone, what they're gonna do, trying to capture how they think, what their plans are, what kind of person they are. Do they want to work? Do they not want to work? Do they just want to try and kill you? Sorry for the language, but with killing I mean just attack over and over, and then just sit back in the wheel when you catch them. So basically depleting your energy. So I have to, even though I think I'm already doing a great job, I'm gonna have to be more cautious or more tactical, even more. For example, when I catch this Japanese guy after an attack, I should just pull through like 500 meters more and try and deplete his energy as much as possible. Make him think twice as well when he attacks next time, you know? Stuff like that. So yeah, I expected this to be an easy sea ride, and it was pretty easy. See, this is where what I noticed as well. I think I was pushing, except for the end in the race, but here I was pushing almost similar watts. I was even doing more work than I did in the race, and it was longer. I felt better. Heart rate also, like right now, 120 heart rate. When I was doing the efforts, around 300 watts, I was at 140, 150. Meanwhile, in the race, I was at 160, 170. So I just wasn't warmed up enough yet. So yeah, shows that I'm more of a durability guy, I would say. I do better on longer efforts, and yeah, I think that's an advantage in real life and an advantage on Zwift as well. Once they decide to do longer races than like 20k or something. That being said, that was today's riding. I think in total we're gonna have around 60, even more, 65 kilometers now. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here, or maybe I'll just ride till 1 hour and 10. No, actually, till 45 kilometers. Let's do 2 kilometers more, and then just 2 kilometers more, easy pace, and then end the ride. And that's that then for today. Really good day, I think. Okay, not too happy with the 4th place, but like I said, I think on that route, with the setup that I have, with the people that were in the race, I tried everything. Looking back at it now, well, here's the thing. This is what I'm thinking, right? Like, for example, after the bridge, I expected when we were like, so my first attack, if I remember correctly, I could have attacked sooner as well, but the first attack that really mattered, so the first attack I really did, was just to thin out the group. I'm pretty sure of that. And that worked. Some people dropped. The second attack that I did was probably on the bridge, New York Bridge, which was a long one. And then we were, I think there was only 4 or 5 managing to follow. So now that I think of it, I relied too much on my fellow riders to pull, and they just went to 3 watts per kilo. Of course, people are going to come back. I should have maybe pulled through there, but then the thing is, in the end, I'm going to pay for that, and instead of 4th, I might just be 5th. You know what I mean? Because these guys are just going to sit in the wheel. That's what they do. Unfortunately, I wish more people were like me and really wanting to, come on, let's go. Like, you know, it's only 20 kilometers. What is that? Half an hour? If you ride at 40 kilometers an hour average, that's like a half an hour of going in the zone, in the red zone. No, I said this before. You can't judge people on the game because you don't know how they feel or what they feel like in real life. And honestly, when I look at the heart rates and stuff, like, I would assume if you just sit in the group for 19 kilometers and sprint at the end, you would have a heart rate of what, 150, something like that. But I see that most of them have 160, 170 heart rates, meaning they were working even though they were just sitting in the group. But then I'm so confused because then when I attack, they do manage to go to that 5 to 6 watts per kilo to chase behind me. So, like I said, I still have a lot to learn in how it all works, how people race. I do think I paid a little more attention to steering. So you saw me steering into the group, into the draft, this and that, a little bit more, I think, because I actually paid attention to that. If you remember last race, I think I lost that one because I didn't steer. So yeah, definitely paid attention a little bit to that. Yeah, fun things, fun times, all for fun in the end. And you know what? Super happy because I shouldn't run ahead of myself here. I mean, this is B class, this is even A class, lower A class, you know, the races. These are some hefty B riders, or they should be, and I'm battling for wins. That's amazing. I was expecting to, you know, coming out of C, going into lower B, ending up back in the pack, and then growing and then racing for wins and stuff. But we're basically racing for wins straight away. Even though they're pretty small groups, they're still B riders that have higher racing scores than me even. So yeah, great stuff. And then even nicer to see what I can do on the long run. So coming out of that race, going into this, thinking it's a C ride, just a normal C ride, easy ride, and then suddenly I see I'm like, oh, there's no fence. I see a group splitting off. I see that group doing around 3.5 watts per kilo constantly. I'm like, okay, let's go join that group. So I bridge, and then it's a bit of a race vibe. I'm not going to say they're full out racing, they weren't, of course, but it is a bit of a race vibe. And definitely in the end, you got that Japanese guy, Polymon or whatever, attacking. I managed to bridge to him, and instead of see, this was good tactical. Instead of joining him sitting in his wheel, I just went for it, you know, just keep on attacking. Then I keep the pace, and I see one guy coming closer, but not really coming closer. So I let him join me, hoping that he would. This is not something that people do as well easily. They don't pull through easily. I don't think a lot of people realize if you join someone and you give like 1 to 5 extra, like for example, I'm joining this guy, right? Like for example, now I'm joining this guy, and I could, I'm in his wheel. So most people here, they stop pedaling. But if you join him in the wheel and you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, see, and this boosts, look at the meters, 3 meters, 4 meters, and this boosts the guy behind me because he's in my draft. And like that, you're creating a massive gap suddenly. And that's something not a lot of people do easily, you know. Unfortunately, because I was expecting the guy that was following me to do that. So what did I do? And I think this was pretty tactical for me. I started pulling super hard, so he had to I went to like 6 watts per kilo, let's say. So he had to go up in watts to just be in my draft. And then suddenly, after like 200 meters, I stopped completely. I stopped pedaling, and he didn't realize it in time. So what happens is, he passes me without wanting to pass me. Of course he wanted to stay in my draft, but I didn't allow him. So he passed me. I got into his draft with 30 seconds to go. And at that point, he's doomed. Because whatever happens, of course he started sprinting, but I'm coming out of his draft and he's lost 100%. So yeah, great stuff, great stuff. See, these are the kind of tactics that I have to learn. Something I also learned and taking account a lot is downhills. Do not start the downhill in front. You will get overrun. So, of course, there's a difference, right? There's a difference when, oh, this is bad. I started this hill, way too slow on a big gear. Okay. So downhills, if you start them in the front, so there's one thing that I do is I push over hills like here. Here is the top of the hill, and then I will push through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to carry. See how my speed goes up instantly, just to carry that speed over. And you have a lot of downhills where it goes down straight away after the hill, and that's where you gain a lot of momentum downhill, and you can gap people. But if you don't do that, and you come on the top, and you just take people with you over the top in your wheel on the downhill, you will get overrun, because the people in the back have the draft, have the speed. They will overrun you, and there's even a great possibility that you will get gapped because of that, even though you started at the front of the group in the beginning of the downhill, which is just Zwift logics. This is not something I think that's accurate to real life. I think in real life, if you commence the downhill in first place, you're staying in first place. I don't know about groups going downhill, but most downhills are stretched out, single row anyway. But they're not in Zwift, of course, because there's no danger involved. So people just stay in group, and the group effect makes sure that the people in the back just draft right past you. And if you don't pay attention and push a lot of watts, you're just gonna get overrun. So all these things are things that I've learned in the past 4 weeks racing. So super cool to learn these things and improving. Meanwhile, we're physically improving as well, and it is healthy to race. Not too much, of course, but it's definitely healthy to race. Yeah. That being said, I also want to say I'm super happy with this hat. It's so stupid, but it's like the fit that I got on right now. I like it. Let's not talk about the bike, right? Because this is just a bike that I'm upgrading. But just the drip. Let's see, wait. So here you can see the nice yellow shoes, black socks, and then we got the black Maverick letters, the yellow and red stripes, BZR, yellow, red, black stripes on the sleeves as well. And then look, it all fits together so well, I think. Yeah, I like this drip. Of course, the bike would be just for funsies. Wait. Oh, we unlocked something. Oh yeah, we unlocked the jersey. Look at this drip. How cool is that? I do think the red looks a bit orangey though. That's unfortunate. It should be like really red. I don't know, does it change if you speed up? No, it doesn't. But then if you stop pedaling, Oh, the lights. Wait, is that how it works? If you so if you stop pedaling, the lights stop. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so it is really red whenever I stop pedaling, and then when I start pedaling, the neon lights run. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that. Yeah. So the drip is super cool here. See, yellow, is that better? Yellow look. I think yellow looks even better, honestly. I don't know, red or yellow. It doesn't really matter. But the fit, I like this fit. Yep. This is the fit I'm gonna be rocking from now on. I think I love it. So yeah, that was today. I think we did some good training today. Might as well continue now to 50 kilometers. Now that I'm at it. Bringing me. Wait, let's just continue. "22 kilometers." So we should be getting. If you get 53 kilometers, then we have 75 today. Oh wow. Let's see if I actually did something on that. Let's see if I actually got some PRs maybe on that. Oh wow! Let's see. I broke. Wow. So maybe I'm just not strong enough. But apparently, in my attack that I was doing in the race, these are my race stats. I think my old 20 minutes wattage was 318, I think, and now I broke it today. 326, 20-minute power, 326 watts. So that's not bad. And then 3-minute watts is 400. 3-minute power is 404 watts. 2-minute power, 440 watts. So yeah. But as you can see, my sprints seated only go up to 800 watts. That is so unfortunate. Yeah. If only I could stand up, I would be able to push. Like, I know before I broke my bike, I could do 1280 watts. So that's almost 500 watts more, you know. So unfortunately, that doesn't work anymore. So 800 is the max I can do, and I knew this going into the final stretch, so I kind of knew I was doomed. But yeah, it is what it is. We gave it our best. But we did break our PRs again, so we keep getting stronger. Now FTP is 95% of 320 watts. Of 300 or of 20-minute power, that's what they say. So if we take 326 times 0.95, it's 310 watts. Yeah, that's about my FTP that I pushed. And I do feel like I didn't. Well, I could have gone longer, you know, but probably not more. So I did what I could. That's what I'm trying. Well, that's what the numbers say. That I pushed what I could push. I could have done it longer, pretty sure, if I had right. If Holland decided to bridge to me or even attack with me, we were gone with two people, for sure. Me and him, we would have stayed in front. There was no one else from the back that was gonna chase us the whole time. But unfortunately, he didn't. And yeah, I totally understand, since he had that kind of sprint in him. If you have that sprint, and honestly, he had the green jersey, green socks, and everything, so I should have known. But if you have that kind of sprint in you, then, and on that parkour, on that route, then of course you're gonna wait till the end, right? You're not gonna risk it to get caught and then lose it. So he probably made the right decision, but of course cost me a podium. But yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Let's ride. I'm gonna ride till 1:30. I've been talking so long. Might as well ride it out 1:30. Meanwhile, upload the Strava. And then I think we'll have around 53 kilometers. That would be nice if we hit 1:30. So if we hit 1 hour 30 minutes and 53 kilometers at the same time, that would be great, because then we have a total of 75 kilometers today. And yeah, 1:30 minutes this ride. So I'll see you in 6 minutes.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it.
There we go.
Need to speak a single
That's that for today, and we managed to do it. 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 52.5. But I'm riding 300 more meters because the other one was 0.2. So should bring us right on 75 kilometers today, which is way more than I expected to do. But yeah, that's great. Great start of the new week. Tomorrow I'm just gonna do weight training, so no riding, only heavy weights, squatting and stuff. And then Wednesday ride like Remco. Thursday or Friday we do the Zwift stage 5 long ride. One day we can choose what we do, I think Thursday or Friday. The other day we're gonna do whatever we want, maybe join another group for a change. And then Saturday another ride like Remco. Sunday, I don't know yet if we're gonna race on Sunday or Monday, depending on how we feel, but I do need to recover and rest well after all these efforts. Mucho importante, very important to rest. That being said, that was today's ride. Let's end it. Time for a nice bath. Chillins. So yeah, I will see you guys Wednesday for Ride Like Remco. Thank you for watching, if you've been watching. As always, see you. Love you. Bye.